Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Business Lab. Today we're diving into a shocking development for thousands of undocumented Indian nationals in the US. Imagine booking a flight, expecting to land for a vacation, only to find out you're on a one-way ticket back home, unexpectedly. Today, 205 Indian nationals are being deported from the United States. And here's the twist. They're not landing in Delhi, but in Amritsar, Punjab. Why Amritsar? What's going on here, and what does this mean for undocumented Indian migrants in the US? Let's break it down. This is the first time in history that the US has used a military aircraft to deport Indian nationals. A C-17 Globemaster, a transport plane typically used to carry troops, took off early Tuesday morning from San Antonio, Texas. The flight made a stop in Germany and is heading straight to Amritsar, Punjab. This is a big departure from the usual deportation flights that land in Delhi. Why did this happen? The decision comes straight from the top. The U.S. government has been ramping up its deportation efforts under President Trump's strict immigration policies. While military planes have been used to deport people from Guatemala, Peru, and Honduras, this is the first time Indian nationals are facing this kind of deportation. The U.S. Embassy has made it clear that they're enforcing these immigration laws aggressively to discourage illegal migration. The U.S. is dealing with a large number of undocumented Indian nationals, and the Biden administration is taking a tougher stance on deporting those who've entered the country illegally. As this plane lands in Amritsar, Indian authorities will debrief the deportees. They'll look into how these individuals entered the U.S. and whether they came from other countries. This investigation is essential to uncover human traffickers who facilitate illegal migration. It's a way to stop exploitation and dismantle illegal immigration networks. But here's the kicker. Deporting these individuals using military aircraft is incredibly expensive. The cost to send a deportation flight to Guatemala? $467,000. That's a huge sum compared to the usual commercial flights, which cost around $177,000 for 135 deportees. Deploying a C-17 military transport plane costs $28,500 per hour. This is one of the most expensive deportation operations the U.S. has ever conducted. Now, let's talk numbers. There are an estimated 725,000 undocumented Indian nationals living in the U.S., making them one of the fastest-growing groups of illegal immigrants in the country. The U.S. is now focused on deporting large groups of Indian nationals, with plans to remove at least 18,000 people. However, the actual number could be even higher. India has been cooperating with the U.S. in repatriating its citizens, but with caution. They want to ensure that legal pathways for Indian students and professionals remain unaffected. The Indian government has stressed that they're open to the return of those who've entered the U.S. illegally, but they need to verify nationality before accepting them. The priority is to make sure that legal Indian migrants aren't harmed by these deportations. With more deportation flights on the horizon, this issue is likely to become a big topic in U.S.-India diplomatic relations. Today, 205 deportees are on their way home, but this is just the beginning. Thousands more could face deportation in the coming months. So, what does this mean for Indian migrants, both those who are legal and undocumented? Could this shift India's immigration policies? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on global affairs here on the Business Lab.